So if you've watched this channel for any amount of time at all, really, you will know that I talk to my cat a lot. And so today I'm going to tell you 13 things that I tell Gansey at least one time every day, probably multiple times. Number 1, you are a good boy. Because he is. He's a really good boy, and I love him a lot. And then sometimes I say, you're a good boy. You're my good boy, like they do in Bolt, and then I get emotional because that movie, man. Last time Prairie and I watched it, I was just like sobbing because I couldn't deal with it. I was like, Mittens, I'll give you a home. I would never have thrown you out on the street. You would have been my favorite kitty forever. Number 2, I also tell Gansey, you are very bad. He takes this as much of a compliment as he does you are very good, possibly even more of a compliment. When you're a cat, bad, they want to be bad. They love to, they think it's impressive, they think it's cool. They're like, let's be bad and be cool. And they're very proud of their badness. Crumpet more so than Gansey. Number 3, you are handsome. That one's self-explanatory. He's a very handsome boy, but he has some self-esteem issues, so I always like to remind him of that. 4, I tell him he is so strong. He likes to show off his muscles by scratching on the scratching posts, and I'm just like, I gotta tell him. I'm like, Gansey, you are so strong and I am so proud of you. Number 5 is something I tell him a lot, and you could probably put this in between like every other number on this list because he does it so much. I tell him, your bottom is clean, you need to stop licking it. It's very clean, very good. You did a great job, you need to stop. You might not know, but Gansey has had some issues with going to the bathroom and stuff. He had a urinary blockage last fall and had to have a PU surgery, which if you want to know what that is, look it up. If not, I don't blame you. But ever since then, it's his new obsessive compulsive thing he does all the time is lick his bottom. Number 6, this one I say a lot too. I tell him, do not chomp me. Do not chomp Grandpa Jim. Do not chomp Aunt Goose. You mustn't chomp us because it hurts. We don't like to get bitten. You can chomp your cat friends, that's okay, but don't chomp us, okay? He chomps us because he wants our attention, usually because he wants to come like rub against your leg and then just give you a little chomp right there on your, whatever the lower part of your leg is called, I don't remember. Your calf, that's it. That's his favorite chomping spot. Number 7, you are a soft boy. You are so soft, so good. What a soft tummy you have. I tell him that all the time because he is, again, in fact, very soft. And I love to give him pets and give him snuggles. And yeah, he's so soft. Number 8, another slightly embarrassing one that has to do with number 5, the inevitable urinary blockage and PU surgery that happened last fall. I'm always like, when he goes pee, I'm like, good job, Gans, what a good pee. You're so good. Thank you for going pee. But when I went through so many months of like stressing out about is this cat gonna pee or is he not, it's that's why I do that. Number 9, be kind to Crumpet. She is very precious. She's adorable, and Gansey sometimes, he knows he loves Crumpet. He's loved her since she was a little baby, and he thinks that he's her mother or something. I don't know, he likes to groom her ears, but sometimes he gets a little rough. I've got to remind him that he is twice the size of Crumpet and he needs to be kind to her. Which leads into number 10, obviously. You are also precious. Crumpet's precious. You are also precious. I love you very much. I do not love Crumpet more than you. I love you, Gansey, a lot. Number 11, I just tell him sometimes, Gansey, you do not need to be in the closet right now. I know you can open the closet door. It's a very good skill. I'm very proud of you and your ability to, like, you know, just get your little hand under there and open the door. It's very cool, but you don't need to be in there all the time, and you especially do not need to open the closet door at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm asleep after watching a terrifying X-Files episode and I'm afraid that somebody has been hiding in my closet, is gonna come into my room and murder me. Yes, he did that. Number 12, I'd like to inquire if he worked hard today. And my dad works from home, and so he'll often sit with him while he works and take a nap on the bed, and that's what we call working for Gam. He's a hard worker if he goes and sits at the office all day. So I ask if he worked hard today, and if he does, I tell him I'm so proud of him that he is working and doing good things for society. And then 12B is, you did not work today, you just slept on my bed all day. What a lazy leaf eater, but I love you anyways. It's okay if you're lazy, I will always love you, even if you never work a day in your life. Which is good, because cats don't really ever work any days of their lives. And finally, number 13, I do not have 13 fingers, and I think I stopped doing that a while ago. Let's go have a good snoozle. Snoozle is what I call snoozing, sleeping, when it comes to Gansey. I like it when he sleeps all night. Last night was fantastic. He didn't wake up once. I mean, he doesn't always wake me up, but he usually will have a snack, or has to go to the bathroom, or in the worst case scenario, he opens the closet door or turns on music on my computer, and I wake up and I'm like, why? Why did you have to do that right now? I want to sleep. I always try to encourage him, let's sleep let's sleep for a long time, let's not wake up in between, and let's have a great day. So a great day depends on having a great night of sleep. So there we have it, 13 things I tell Gansey every single day without fail, because I love him and these are just the things that he does and the things that come up on a regular basis. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe if you want to see more about me and Gansey and our family and the crazy things we do. And I will end this with a clip that my father took earlier today of Prairie working on her schoolwork while also dealing with 2 cats at one time. # multitasking.